What's going on, guys? It's Tim. You're here at Stock Picks by Tim, and I want to talk about CleanSpark. Now, just a few hours ago, we were updated on their Facebook that they did a video on Proactive, and I'm going to show you that in a second. And of course, there's a link below so you can check it out yourself and go through it. They have a lot of articles to read up on. I'm going to leave this video for you here at the end so you can just listen to it, watch it yourself, and make sure you check out the links below for some free crypto and stocks. And in the video, a few things to take note of are they fully deployed their facility in College Park, and also in the coming weeks in their Norcross, Georgia facility, they will have their full immersion up and running, giving them about a 20% increase overall. So you guys know what that means? That means about 12 Bitcoin per day. And we're going to do the math on that in a second. And then I'm also going to go over the chart really quick first. Now, first off, looking at Bitcoin's chart, we are just finishing a head and shoulders, and you can see right here, there's one shoulder, the head, and the other shoulder, and we are just about down on that. So we will see where it goes from there. But the RSI and the MACD are both pointing up. And one thing to consider also is with CleanSpark, their last time that they sold their Bitcoin, they did sell at 41,000. So with Bitcoin right here at its price, they look like they made a wise decision, but things can change very quickly. And now looking at CleanSpark, we actually had a down day today. Lately, the trend has been bullish, but we did just break our 21, 8, and 13-day EMA. And both the MACD and RSI are pointing down. RSI getting close to oversold, but not quite there yet. Now, for those of you that don't remember, CleanSpark just reported their earnings, and they had 41.24 million in revenue. So 41 million in revenue. Take note of that number, and don't forget it. And looking at the calculator, we're going to do 12 Bitcoin per day, although they aren't currently there yet. They do expect it in the coming weeks, so it will affect this quarter, I expect, but not for the whole quarter. So we will see a positive increase, but right now we are still likely at 10. And this is going to be regardless of the energy side of things, which could be anywhere from 4, maybe 8 million in the next quarter. So starting with 12 times, let's just call it a 38,000 Bitcoin. You're looking at 456,000 per day times 30 days in a month. Now we're at 13,680,000, and let's times that into a quarter. You're looking at 41,040,000, and this is regardless of the energy side. And this is just in terms of revenue. Of course, it does cost them roughly about 5,500 per Bitcoin. But we will see more positive efficiency in the next quarter, I bet, with this immersion technology. But thanks for watching, guys. Just thought I'd give you an update on CleanSpark, and let's roll the video.
Today, let's first talk about how the group had released its Bitcoin production and operations update yesterday, Thursday. How did you fare? What are the numbers here?
Our daily average continues to be strong. We talked about the fact that there were certain benchmarks we were looking to hit, and we've fully deployed our facility in College Park. Our relationship in Messina, New York has continued to grow, and we're excited that over the coming weeks, we'll have our new full immersion facility online in Norcross, Georgia, which should increase us by another 20% plus. So everything is going according to plan. We've been pretty strategic, securing energy first, and then accessing the equipment to fill up those needs kind of almost on a just-in-time basis. And all the while, one of the things that's important to your viewers, our shareholders, is that we haven't sold a single share of stock since early November. So we've continued to finance our growth through the use of the Bitcoin that we're mining. We're also looking at new strategies with regard to debt, but considering the pressure in the market on Bitcoin pricing, we just think it's wildly inappropriate to consider using equity at these prices. The earnings that we just published, to be, I think, the only one of the top 5 or 6 North American publicly traded miners that actually posted positive earnings was a big deal for us, and our growth continues. I think if you look at the average numbers from the announcement yesterday with 276 Bitcoin, even considering the increase in difficulty and the growth of the global hash rate, we're still on that 10 Bitcoin per day number. And we've got new rigs coming online on a regular basis. So we feel really good about the guidance we've given thus far. And on our earnings call, we discussed that we expected to double by year end, conservatively. And I think Zach, our CEO, made this statement that we expect to exceed that dramatically. And based on what we're seeing in the market with some of the miners making these huge orders of equipment without necessarily securing infrastructure, we're seeing that there's an increase of availability in mining rigs. And so we think that we can be opportunistic and swoop in and take advantage of some of that potential oversupply and leverage what we've gained from our energy expertise. Well, it's important to us to be a really responsible member of our community. You know, we retained NASDAQ's ESG advisory service. And in the Bitcoin space, everybody looks at the E. You know, what do you do for the environment? Well, you know, at College Park, we have 95% nuclear. We're carbon free. So, you know, we're obviously responsible when it comes to the E side. But what about the S, the social component, and the G, the corporate governance? And so you look at a facility like ours, and we have hundreds of millions of dollars of capital invested, and we want to make sure that the people that are part of our team are it's meaningful for them. They want to be there. We're looking to create careers, not jobs. We also announced 5 full degree scholarships at Gwinnett Tech in computer science. And the idea is that we're training our workforce because it's important to us to be a responsible member in the communities that we operate. So, you know, we've got a fantastic staff. Our team in Georgia, you know, Bitcoin isn't an 8 to 5 business. It's 24/7. And you get a transformer or a breaker or something that goes down or a power supply at 3 a.m. I've got a team of guys that get a text message and, you know, they drag themselves out of bed and they've got it up and running again in a very short period of time. And you have to reward that. And the work environment now is so competitive to find quality personnel. It's really important to keep them. And, you know, we want to be similar to Amazon, and we want to be the leader in the space to attract and retain the people that really care about the business that we're building.